Today we're reasoning through the Boeing and Airbus industry predictions without hesitation, repetition, or deviation starting now. The 2024 forecast from Boeing and Airbus share many fundamental views on the growth and direction of the aviation industry but diverge in emphasis and strategies, particularly around fleet management, sustainability, and geographic growth drivers. Both manufacturers anticipate strong, resilient passenger demand and robust fleet expansion over the next 2 decades. Boeing projects a need for around 44,000 new airplanes, primarily single-aisle aircraft, driven by economic and demographic trends, while Airbus forecasts demand for 42,430 aircraft by 2043 with a similar focus on single-aisle models to serve the growing low-cost and regional markets. Airbus places particular emphasis on the role of middle-class growth, especially in emerging economies, as key to driving air travel demand. Boeing, in contrast, focuses more broadly on the macroeconomic factors like GDP growth and declining inflation, supporting both short-term and long-term air travel resilience across regions. Geographically, both companies predict that emerging markets, particularly in Asia and Middle East, will lead growth. However, Airbus provides more detailed breakdowns by region, highlighting that countries like China and India are anticipated to exhibit especially high growth rates. Boeing's report, while acknowledging these high growth regions, places more weight on overall network competition and affordability across a globally interconnected market, with 90% of routes already featuring competition. Airbus conversely highlights the potential for new market entries and infrastructure developments to support growing connectivity, citing the creation of over 7,000 new routes and the establishment of new airports and runways since 2019. On fleet sustainability, both companies share a commitment to lowering emissions but with differing focal points. Boeing's approach centers on fleet renewal and operational efficiency improvements, aiming to leverage advanced technology and fleet densification to reach efficiency gains. Airbus, however, presents a more diverse sustainability strategy, emphasizing sustainable aviation fuels and the integration of hydrogen as future fuel sources. Airbus aims to have its entire fleet sustainable aviation fuel compatible by 2030 and has set an ambitious goal to introduce a hydrogen-powered aircraft by 2035. In contrast, Boeing focuses more immediately on enhancing fleet productivity and fuel efficiency with less explicit emphasis on alternative fuels in the near term, though it does acknowledge the importance of renewable energy sources in its decarbonization roadmap. When it comes to innovation, Airbus is more vocal about disruptive technologies and partnerships aimed at advancing aerodynamics, airframe design, and hybrid propulsion to significantly cut fuel consumption and emissions. Boeing similarly values technological advancements, though it leans towards incremental improvements in load factors and airplane utilization to achieve productivity gains. Airbus, by contrast, underscores that adopting advanced aircraft systems and optimizing flight trajectories will yield CO2 reductions beyond basic fleet renewal. Both manufacturers foresee significant growth in air cargo driven by the expansion of global trade and e-commerce. Airbus projects express cargo to grow at 4.4% annually, a faster rate than general cargo, whereas Boeing's outlook points to a strong recovery in cargo volume since 2023, supported by increased manufacturing and supply chain resilience. Each company anticipates substantial demand for new freighters, with Airbus forecasting 2,470 freighter deliveries by 2043 and Boeing's slightly higher at over 2,800. In conclusion, while Boeing and Airbus align on key drivers like fleet expansion, regional growth, and the importance of sustainability, they diverge in their strategies and focus areas. Boeing prioritizes fleet densification and immediate productivity gains, presenting a steady, continuous path toward efficiency. Airbus, however, takes a more ambitious stance on sustainable fuels, hydrogen development, and disruptive technologies, positioning itself to lead in aviation's long-term environmental transition. Both outlooks underscore that the industry's future will balance robust market demand with an urgent need for sustainable innovation, though with each company choosing different approaches to achieve these shared goals.